Hey guys, how's it going? RedEyedJedi here. Today I'm just going to do some simple going over my flare farm. I checked it this morning when I first got up, but I haven't checked since. So I'm going to just go ahead and claim my rewards and swap, and maybe we can find something cool today. After that, we are going to discuss a little bit about Nexo. And yeah, go over a little bit of my Twitter, and that has to do with Nexo. So all right, first off, flare farm. So let me run over here to farm, because honestly, like I said, I have not checked my stuff. So I'm gonna just jump in here real quick and check and see what we got. Maybe I should start on the bottom because it kind of blocks the view here. Really? Thought I had other pools. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to confirm those two. Jump over to swap. Now, what do I feel like? You know what? Wait a minute. Before I go any further, I'm getting ahead of myself. I do need to check and see where everything is at, because I did notice a lot of people decided to dive into the Y-Flare Y-Fin, and the percentage went down a lot. But I'm sure you know you're still getting good rewards. I would just check and see if you're making good rewards here or if you need to jump somewhere else. If you're not sure how to check to see how well you're doing in a pool, I'll use my Y-Flare pool for instance, and it's the same thing when you're doing a paired pool. Now this, I didn't plan on doing this, honestly. I kind of jumped in this video because, you know, I get people that tell me they like watching my videos, and hope that's true because I enjoy making them. All right, so what I'm just trying to do here real quick is, why didn't you say so? Ay caramba. All right, we are doing the top one. I just like to see how much I'm going to get today, and then maybe, because look at the APY. The APY is kind of low. So I might take all of this right here. Copy. Control V. You're staked. Control C. Control V. And then the total pool for this. The reward rate, right? Oh, well, that's not bad. I mean, just in this one alone, I'm getting 0.06 Y-Fin a day. Let me check my other one. So this is kind of going to give you guys an idea. Well, not going to give you an idea. You're going to see exactly what I have. And you know what? Let me take this, because I want to see how much I'm getting every day if I leave it the way it is. YFLR. That's just for my own reference later if I forget what I'm talking about. Happens at times. Now let me do this. Control C, Control V. Now remember, I said right here, I know I have money in the pool, but it is not showing me what I have. So all I do is hit unstake, max, copy this, and then I will paste it on right here. And then the reward for the day. And then I did remember, oh look at, see, I'm getting 0.0714 Y-Fin a day. I know I was saying something, but give me a second here. YFIN USD. This is just to give me an idea of how much I would be earning a day. So, you know, basic math. I'm not doing no Common Core. I'm sorry, I don't understand how to do that. This is what I'm yielding right now. Per day. All right. So if everything was left as it is, this is about how much YFIN I would get a day. So how much money is that what we're talking about? And also, I know I was debating whether or not I was going to take out of here, which I am not. Let's see. And I like to diversify my funds. So whatever I have, where do I want to put it today? Doge, LTC, I don't want to go down here, only because if I can find something that, like, look, 38, but it does depend on how these tokens are doing during the day. So you know what? Let me jump over to swap first, because with swap we can see how things are doing. Oh, you know what? There's also this tool here, which kind of gives you an idea where things are if you're paying attention. Unfortunately, I'm not. I haven't really logged any of this, so I don't know where it's at right now. You know, what should I go into? But the YFLR YFIN, I mean, the YFLR is doing better than the YFIN, which means the YFIN would be going, right? The YFIN, if the value of the YFLR is going up, that means in the pool, it would be worth more. So you'd have less YFLR and have more YFIN. You know, if it was sitting in the liquidity pool. Here, I got to grab my phone because I know you can't see what I'm doing. But I took a snapshot because as we're talking about this, I did put some money right here and I wanted to see if I was going to make money on it. So where's my screenshot from yesterday? Okay, so yowzers. Since I invested money in here, YFIN has gone up in value versus the USD, meaning you're having less YFIN in the pool and more USD. So yesterday when I dropped off, I had 23.6983 USD and I had 0.0140 YFIN. So I've gone down 17 or 0.0017 YFIN. I am not going to touch this. You know, I'm going to just hold on and wait till the values change in a positive manner. I can take my money out, but there's no need. Because I'll take a huge loss right now with, you know, having more USD than YFIN in my pool. So that's going to stay there. We are not touching that. But because the YFLR, YFIN, well, so I don't want to invest in this until the YFLR YFIN is the opposite. Because my goal is to get more YFIN, since that is the platinum, right? Okay. So Sorry, I paused it real quick, so I'm trying to catch back up. I'm just trying to figure out what I wanted to go into. So now I'm going to just compare everything to USD. I am going to go to LTC. Well, I can't compare USD to USD, but I'm going to go XRP. Zoom in. Maybe it'll help a little bit. Oops. No, I gotta drag it this way. Nah, whatever. I don't mess with that a whole lot. I was trying to see if I could see better values, see if there was any red anywhere. Everything's in the green today. Everything's in the green. Look at that. High of 200. Wow. Okay, well, I haven't looked at those yet. Darn, everything is looking in the green today. I was hoping I could find something that was in the red. Because I like to catch it when it's down. Or catch it while it's falling, right? So I can lift it up into the green. That's my goal. So today I'm going to go, let's see, I'm going to go into a single pool. All right, just for fun. So let's see where we're going. Who looks better? Doge or LTC? Higher APY up here. Same value down here. So I have a better bet up here just because, as you can see, 21.84 versus 22.87. So I'm going to go Doge. If you want to know why for some of you that are like, why is this guy making these weird videos where he's just doing all this? I do have people, excuse me, I always get hiccups when I'm doing these videos. But I get people that, I don't know, they like to see the real time, try to figure out my methods so they can beat me for my NFTs. And why am I giving you all my information? I have no idea. All right, so now that I got my wife in, I'm going to change my wife into Doge. Before I do this, I am going to try the arbitrage tool and put 1 because their tool has been a little wonky today, or the past day or so, and the value's been shown kind of low. Now, I don't know how accurate these are. It does show the price was updated at this time. This is the time, you know, the request was, which luckily right now it's very close. But it doesn't look like huge gains anywhere. The only thing that looks high is like these 19s. But honestly, that's 1%, almost 2%. You know, so let's see. Is there anything that's with the Doge for trading? No, it's all LTC. XRP, LTC, Y-Flare. So I really don't see anything on swapping there. So now one last thing I can do is copy, paste. Okay, remember this right here. And why did I do that? Oh, okay, good. I did copy it. Doji. Okay, so that's just going straight across. So now let's see, what if I took this right here, all right? And this is how I check to see if I got a good swap. You know, lurking around the corner somewhere, because isn't this the name of the game? Make some money. There's a loss there. So I could keep doing that with all the other ones too. But I'm trying to keep this short. So I'm going to just do a straight across trade. Copy, paste. Yeah, so unfortunately, everything's in the green. I don't see anything that's like jumping out at me. Hey, RedEye, you know, invest here. Then I like to diversify. So today I'm staking here. You know, I really love this whole Flare Farm, Flare Finance setup they got going on. I'm sure a lot of you agree as well. Like, you know, got to give them props. Like, it looks good. I still suggest them adding a shadow to all of their text, or at least up here in the background, just so you see the difference between the white, you know, in the text versus the graphics. But those are just minor things, and this is all I could go complain in the UI submission section in Discord. By the way, Discord, you guys are amazing. I love my Discord family. You guys are crazy. Those rain chats, like, oh my gosh. You know, I don't know why they try to put it in slow-mo mode sometimes, because that just don't work. But like, let me tell you, rain chat is off the hook. Like, I love it. All right. So anyways, I'm done with Flare Farm today. For now. We're done. Close. Now I'm on to my next part. Nexo. Nexo. How many of you have heard of Nexo? I will put the link down in the description. I love what they're doing, but I say use with caution. Okay, and so I'm going to give you a little explanation on why. And I'll help give you an idea on smart contracts, the way they work. And when it comes to the whole voting thing and payments we need to figure out the best way to adjust things. So, number one, spam Nexo. Not in a bad way either. On Twitter, I have my little graphic right here. Share it if you're part of my Discord family. I put that in the community memes. This way you can send it out there. I want Nexo to see this. I want everyone to share this, because I would love Nexo to support the dFLR airdrop. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. They have the Binance tokens on there, right? So if they can go and do, I believe they do have the Binance tokens. I'd have to double check, but I believe they do. And if they do, why wouldn't you do the Flare? Because, you know, Flare is amazing. Everyone's going to have Flare, and if you're going to have Flare, then you're also going to need Y Flare. Why? Well, if you don't know, then maybe you should come check out our Discord and find out why. Anyways, back to Nexo. Spam them. You know, because if you have invested XRP in a Nexo and you were there for the airdrop or the snapshot, I believe from what I hear, is that instead of getting 100% of your Spark tokens, you only get 15%. I could be mistaken, but I believe that's unless they decide they're going to support Flare, and I hope they do, because Flare is doing great things. I'm pretty sure Nexo is using XRP in the background, you know, for their transactions. You know, they still let you use XRP. They just, you can't make payments with it or anything, but you can still hold it in your wallet. Now, if you don't know what Nexo is a bank for cryptocurrency. Let me see. They also have an exchange. So let me see here. I should have done a little more research. Oh, look at, see, there we go. The Binance coin, right? So if they have that, why don't they have, or why wouldn't they do Flare, right? This is who they support right now. They got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, BNB, EOS, Tron, Stellar, XLM, Chainlink, and PaxG. You can invest your money here. They'll hold it for you. You can borrow against your cryptocurrencies. So instead of spending your crypto to go buy something, you can borrow against it. Now, with that said, be careful, because let me go over here to borrow. Instant crypto credit line. Okay, so let's say, and they're not, oh, they do have XRP. So let's say you have, I'm trying to think of an estimate here. You have, I wouldn't say 500. What if, okay, so if you had 500, well, you can't do that because you have to, I'm sorry. I have to do 500 because the minimum amount you can borrow is $500, right? So that means you'd have to start off with 2,692 XRP in your account. Now, that's cool, you know, you could borrow against that, and then when you borrow against it, you don't have a minimum payment. It will tell you how much, basically, okay, let me see how to borrow. All right, top supported assets. A credit line becomes instantly available with no credit checks. Start spending. Powered by your crypto. Why Nexo? And they have their video. I'm not watching their video. I apologize. I was trying to see if they had a little thing that showed you what I was talking about to give you a better idea, because I'm not signing my account. But basically, okay, I'll use this as an example. Say you borrow, you have 3,000 XRP in here, okay? You have 3,000 XRP, which means you can borrow $557.14. Now, you see the price of XRP, you know, starting to go up, right? You know, when the value of XRP goes up, the value of your credit amount goes up. So say you borrow $500, you jump over to Uphold, right? You give them your $500, you pick up more XRP, you throw that XRP back in your Nexo account. Now you can borrow against it again, right? That's a great idea, except say the price of XRP is going up, and it's going up really good, right? And you're borrowing all this money, and you went from having 3,000 XRP to, say, 30,000 XRP, just because the price of XRP is going up to $1, and you keep borrowing against it and building it up. It's now you got 30,000 XRP. Now, at some time, you're going to have to pay that money back, right? When do you do that? And this is the hard part. Do you do it right then and there when you see everything going up? Do you stop and say, shoot. I'm going to bleep that. Don't worry. So you'll hear a dolphin like SpongeBob. Anyways. So, all right. So you say, man, if I go and I pay off everything I borrowed, I'm only going to have 15,000 XRP, you know. Or maybe I could wait till the next day and I'll be able to borrow more against my XRP, or I could just pay it off and maybe tomorrow the price will go up to where I might have, 20,000 XRP, you know. So instead of paying it that night, you go to bed. XRP is skyrocketing. Like, when you wake up in the morning, you could probably just grab like 2-3 XRP, pay off that loan, right? But when you wake up, Jay Clayton says, hey, XRP is a security. Now it went from 96 cents all the way down to 20 cents. You just lost a lot of money. But wait. Here's the issue. When you're borrowing against your crypto, there will be a thing that says if your collateral reaches X amount, so say it tells you if your collateral reaches $500, it's going to take back that loan. Well, say, $514. If it hits that $514, because you got to figure in, they made some profit in there, right? When it hits that, they're going to take their money back. But the value of your stuff dropped so far down that it's not even worth trying to take it, because your what first beat was like $1,000. I mean, 20,000, it's a lot more than that. But what I'm saying is, your value dropped down so low that Nexo is like, well, now we can't take it because there's nothing in there, right? Or it's not worth enough. You still have that outstanding loan. You still have your XRP or whatever currency in your account, but the value is low. And so you might say to yourself, oh, well, they didn't take it after all. Or you might think, well, when it hits a certain amount, the payment they're going to take is, maybe $50. Maybe they'll take 10% of what I owe them, right? So you're just investing in there. Maybe you make a payment too, right? Well, then XRP, just the SEC says, you know what? We were wrong. It was not a security to begin with. We were just messing with you because we were trying to get in and get as much as we could while we can, right? The value goes back up. Well, all of a sudden, your crypto hits that sweet spot they want to see. What do you think's going to happen? They're not going to say, oh, you know what, we're just going to take $50 and call it a payment. They're going to take everything. If all of your assets together equals that collateral amount to pay off your loan, they're paying that loan. So they will take all of that XRP. And you will be left with nothing. Okay? So I wanted to get this through to you while I promote Nexo, because even though this has happened in the past to many people, apparently, I've talked to a few people where the same thing has happened to them. No one likes to talk about it because, and it happened to me too. I didn't put all my XRP in there. I only put a certain amount in there. I'd still, did get screwed over, but not too crazy. But some people I've heard like horror stories. So be careful. Smart contracts are great because it is meant to take their payment or when certain standards are met. But at the same time, it can screw you over too. So be careful. Okay? Go at your own risk. But now with that said, okay, you can also earn crypto. Earn on your crypto. So when you're holding XRP, when you're holding XLM, Chainlink, PAC, like you're getting on PAXG, you get 8%. On Link, you get 8%. Oh, look on regular PAX, not PAX Gold, but just PAX, 12%. USDC, 12%. DAI, 12%. XRP 8, Litecoin 8. So I mean, you see, you can make money. I've made about $10 in interest on this site, with the few assets that I have in there. I don't put a whole lot in there because, you know, I tread lightly. But they do offer a card. You know, I believe it's similar to the Uphold card, and I'll do a whole, maybe I should do a whole thing on Uphold too. One service a video. So this one will be the Nexo card, the Nexo site. So yeah, you could borrow against your tokens or your crypto. This will also be tied to your crypto, so you can spend your crypto however you want. Yeah, so give them a shout out on Twitter. You know, hit them up. Check this out. You know, spam them. We want Flare Finance and Flare Network and Nexo to be friends. All right, we want them to support the dFLR airdrop. And just so you are all aware that dFLR is worthless. I don't think it will ever be worth anything because if I'm not mistaken, they are burning all of it. If that did change, then I will correct myself later on. But from what I understand, you get dFLR, which is worthless, and it's only for the people that are interacting with the Flare community, basically. You have to be part of the community to come up on this airdrop. So when that dFlare lands, you gotta, I believe it's between a week and a month. Okay, it's somewhere in there. You have a short period of time to change your dFlare into YFlare, so you can keep those tokens and go enjoy them in Flare Finance. Go farming. All right, guys. I hope this wasn't boring. Also, check this out right here for this Deep Space Flare. He is putting out a video with, apparently I'm in it. This is the one that happened a few days ago when it was a cool time because NorCal, he's Metatron on Twitter. He asked me to go into this chat room, and no one else was in there, and he was asking me some questions, and we were just, you know, BSing, you know, talking, whatever. And then it's funny because, and I would check every now and then, and it was just us. But then all of a sudden, I hear, "Well, I got a question." And I was like, "What?" And then they turn into, you know, talking to everyone, doing like a one-on-one with everyone, trying to answer whatever questions. And then Indy came in, which is Deep Space Flare. He came in, and we talked for a bit, and then he recorded this podcast, and you know, a small little portion. So I'm not sure what all was said there because I was in this room for about 2 hours talking. So go check him out. It's always good information. Good guy too. Great community. You guys got to check us out. If you're not part of our Discord family yet, I'll put the link down in the description. Join our Discord family. Join our competition. It hasn't started just yet. Everyone's getting ready. And everyone will be willing to help you set up. All right, everyone. That is it for my video. I am out of here. I'm at 34 minutes. So have a great day. Love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you all in Rain Chat. Bye.